From November 14th to 21st, we're inviting you to join us for a powerful trip to Ghana. This isn't just a vacation. This is a chance to walk through the same places where many of our people were captured, held, and shipped off into slavery. So don't wait. Secure your spot today. We're making history by walking through it. Will you be with us?
An anti-black group in Australia covering their face with masks and wearing all black went out to the streets specifically to a government office, to an immigration office, to chant, quote, "Australia for the white man," end quote. Watch this clip, we'll come back and discuss.
Australia for the white man! Let's go! Australia for the white man!
Yesterday, there was another congregation of this white supremacist group, and this time it was outside of the Department of Immigration, where they were holding a racist xenophobic banner. It was then followed by racist and white supremacist chants associated with polarizing racist historical figures. The leader of this protest, which is Joel Davis, he was chanting, calling Australia for the white man, which, as you can see in this video, there was no police on site. Again, this is a pure example of public act of hate speech within public areas, which should be an offense.
The growing anti-blackness in Europe is alarming. It seems like by the day it's getting worse and worse, and this anti-black people and groups are getting more bold, and it shows with the videos that are coming out, with the reports that are coming out. Black people sharing their thoughts and concerns on social media. People are afraid to leave their house. People are afraid to go to work. People are afraid to walk in the park, in the streets, because they're afraid of facing or meeting these anti-black groups. We've been covering what's happening in European countries. Now Australia has been added to the list. And unfortunately, at least according to the brother that did this report, the initial report, he said that the police were not even on site. They didn't even care to see or witness what's happening. You know how the police act swiftly when there's a protest about black people, Black Lives Matter, or anything that has to do with holding their governments accountable. But when a group of anti-black people come together to chant Australia for the white man, no one bats an eye. When these people come together and start cursing black people and talking about black people, nothing happens. That is quite interesting. It tells you what you need to know about that country, because the police usually tend to follow what the government thinks or what they want to enforce, and it clearly shows that at least they're not against to this rhetoric, and they don't mind that this is happening because nothing has been done to these people that committed hate speech in a public place, not just a public place, in front of a government office. So yeah, it's ridiculous how horrible the situation is getting. And specifically, when you think about it, the irony of the situation, that these people, these white people in Australia saying that Australia for the white man, and they actually settled there when there were black people there living initially. So they were not humans, the people that were living before you came and took over. That's just so ridiculous to me. Anyways, fam, let us know down below what your thoughts are about this. I'm Wongel Zelalem.